happening, everybody? Alright, so we're back with another one. What we're going to do today is something that went down last week, and that's Alcorn versus Jackson State. So we know in-state rivalry, usually a pretty intense battle. From this one, from Alcorn, we know that they try to match the power of the bigger bands, but they don't have the size for that. So what we want to see from Alcorn in this one is cleanliness and song selection, because that's how they're going to win the battle. For Jackson, we want to see, do they make the big mistakes, and how do they call the song battle song selection wise. We know song selection, Jackson has had a really good song selection all year. So again, for Alcorn, the path to win this battle would be through cleanliness. That means overall sound and just having to force Jackson into song selections that they haven't had to play all year. Really force them to dig into the book. We know Alcorn has been, after the first couple of times that we saw them, they started to become hit or miss. But we want to see if were they on this day or were they off. And that could determine the winner of this battle. So, Alcorn versus Jackson, Soul Bowl, Capital City Classic, whatever you want to call it, 2023. Let's jump into it. Alright, shout out to Killer Kev for the footage. Make sure you go there and hit the like button.
This is a Killer Kev production.
Alright, Alcorn, what you got? Okay. They don't sound bad, but this is an interesting way to start the battle. This is like a really safe song selection. Alright, Tubas, I heard that. You missed that note. Okay. Yeah. Extremely safe song selection. And shout out to George Washington, GWC, George Washington Carver from New Orleans. That is a staple of theirs. It's a really good song when they play it. Alright, Jackson, what you got? Okay. Okay, let's see where this goes. Okay, trombones. It's nice. I see you trumpets. Okay. Baritones, come on, gotta breathe it out. That was nice. Baritones have got to breathe out that phrase. They started to run out of gas toward the end of it. They held it out. They did make it, but you could tell that they were running out of breath. Yeah, there was a lot going on in that, but they for the most part they did execute. Um, the only questionable part of it was the baritones, the breath support running out of breath toward that phrase right for that break. But other than that, that was nice. All right, Alcorn, what you got? Okay. Come on, trumpets. Okay. Interesting way of writing this. It's not trumpets, but come on, trumpets. Trumpets are really sloppy. Not a bad song selection. It just doesn't feel like it was wrote for the size of the band that they have. He had the right to deal with the song selection. I just think the arrangement was left kind of lackluster for the size of their band. Okay, Jackson. Okay. Good job, trombones. Really good overall sound. Had a little malfunction of the camera there. He was changing batteries because I noticed the difference in the audio. You can hear the difference. It changed at Alcorn and then changed again here. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good, Jackson. All right, Alcorn. Interesting. Okay, some of those runs were kind of sus. This feels like practice tempo or something. I know it's not an extremely fast song, but it felt like they were playing it under tempo. Trumpets, how you just out of nowhere come and slide up into those last couple notes. Yeah, we've heard some of the top bands play that with a little bit faster tempo and execute those runs really well. Not saying that it was bad, but we could have used a better tempo on that Alcorn. Okay. Okay. We did hear them play this early in the season, and it felt like it was executed a little bit better in the beginning of the season. Not saying that it's bad now. Okay. Yeah, we heard them play that at the beginning of the season. It was executed a little bit better than what they did here. Not saying that that was bad, but you could just tell that it wasn't the same level of execution that it was when we heard it in the beginning of the season. Tubas. You gotta set your armature and take those notes, tubas. First note. The first impression is already not a good one for this one, tubas. Trumpets. Come on, trumpets. You can't be just playing anything. Yep, your section is too small. You have to play the right note trumpets. Trumpets is just killing this. Trumpets. And then they're extremely flat on trumpets are extremely flat on a lot of their notes. Baritone, somebody slid up into the notes there toward the end. That was that was interesting. For that arrangement, Alcorn, way too much going on for the size of that band. Okay, this is more like the level of execution that we've been getting from Jackson the whole season. Yeah, this is a lot more along the line of execution that we've been getting from Jackson. Really clean, really balanced sound here. Yeah, really good execution on that one, Jackson. All right, Alcorn, what you got? Okay. A lot of things are written too high for Alcorn. For the size of that band, some of the things need to trumpets. Some of the things need to be brought down into a, come on baritones, what are you doing? Into a middle range to give you the meat of the horn. Right, trumpets. Come on, trumpets. Trumpets, what are y'all doing? Y'all just been playing anything these last couple songs. Alright, tubas, I heard that. You gotta play together. Tubas. When their tubas do their things right, they're a really solid section, but when they do things wrong, they do it extremely wrong. Trombones, you got to come in together. Somebody came in early. This song has extremely a lot of potential. I think some things need to be switched around within it, as in with not within the voicing, as to which section plays what within the voicing of the chord structures and the areas in which certain things are played within the range of it, and a lot of cleaning up needed to be done on that one. Okay. Tempo. Don't let the tempo get away from you. There you go. Keep it together. It's a nice arrangement. It still does need a little bit more timing, small things that need to be cleaned up. But really good arrangement though so far. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Alright. That's the end of it. Alright, so we come to the end of that one. Thoughts on this one. Alcorn, couple things. First, they need to write more for their band. They're writing like they have a 200 plus piece band when they don't. Secondly, trumpets really need to clean up the notes. They have the potential, but what's happening is they're not playing with pitch accuracy. Their pitch accuracy is way off on certain parts, and it's like once they take things up, they just negate the pitch accuracy. It's just like they're just gonna play whatever to get to the top note. But the notes in between that still matter. They have to be the right notes also. Tubas, work on your embouchure, because when you get in the upper range, sometimes it's really good and then sometimes it's really loose. And it give you a really weird tone. And you heard it a couple of times. And the biggest thing is playing together. You heard a lot of moments where, a tuba would come in slightly before everybody else. That last song, the trombones came in slightly before everybody else. So things like that. When you're a small band, playing together and playing the right notes are the biggest things that you have to do correctly, because those are the biggest things that's going to shine the most with a smaller band. So Alcorn, going forward, you have to clean those things up first, and then you can work on the rest of the things. But playing together, playing the right notes have to be the most important thing for them with a smaller band. For Jackson, minor things with tempo would kind of creep on them, but they held those things together. You have to really listen to notice them. You could tell at times where it was there, but they held those things together. A couple of songs need to just really work on, especially that last song. I know the first time we heard it, the last game of the season, but still, things like that, just take more time to work on those. And I Love Your Smile, although it sounded really good here, it was not the level of execution that we heard in the South Carolina State game. You shouldn't go slightly backwards on a song like that you played at the beginning of the season. Now, I'm not really sure how many times they pulled that out in the band room since the beginning of the season, but still, you want to hear those things. Should be clean. For this battle, I have Alcorn with 3 and Jackson State with 6. So Jackson State takes this one. I think it was pretty easily clear that you can hear it just within the overall sound. Jackson's overall sound is almost undeniable, even when they have their mistakes. Even like with the baritones running out of breath support on Dirty Diana, you could hear that they were running out of breath, but the overall sound was still there. But those are the type of things that you have to clean up. You have to work on, really breathing those type of heavily articulated phrases out. And what you have to do is you have to take deep breaths and play with the light tongue, which means you can't be trying to force, the sound out on that one. You have to kind of play that, with the light tongue and just use a steady stream of air and know when to breathe and when not to breathe. Because Jackson State used baritones, it's kind of hard, to split up certain things like you can with the euphonium. So they have to know when they're going to breathe to know to have that breath support to finish out those phrases. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, my opinion on this one. Who do you think won? Drop below in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out.